again, Foundationaries, your wonderful host, A-List A, the reminder to you that hate makes great, and I am one of the finest, with Foundation's Blueprint, the go-home episode for Broken Hearts. We got 4 big old matchups on this week's programming, and we're going to get it started off right now with Mister Wallace taking on Sam Spade. Roll it forward, go to the action, get him in.
Because I don't lose. You know what I'm saying? All I do is win.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there, and they stay there.
Foundation, let me tell you a little story. I went in these feds and I come in the foundation to be a pillar. I came to make a name and put myself in the record books. I took losses, I took wins, but I always gained momentum and stamina, no matter if they tell the crook, don't come with the scriptures, don't come with the Bible verses. It's a difference between reality and promo universe. Outside of this world, I'm a different person, but in the promo universe, you can call me a no good crook, because I might finish last, but it's not about how you finish, it's all about how are you willing to end your journey. Because I control the destiny. I'm the one writing my chapters from Genesis to all the way on down. I'm the same guy that came through these foundation doors, entered into a blueprint, knocked down a freaking champion by the name of Vagabond. And Lamar, you was a teacher, but I am your voice because I speak for you, because you just a freaking class act. Because when you step into the foundation, we was a foundation tag team with you and Alpha and I. And we went on to be the very dynamic duo. But what happened? You can't seem to lead. That's why you not a world heavyweight champion in the foundation. Because you can't promo. This is where you can't commentate. Because you just gonna stick to being a commentator in another fed while you keep on getting your ass whooped in the foundation promo land. And all of these feds is gonna see why I'm gonna expose your ass. You think I'm not hungry enough to be a champion? Lamar, you gonna tell me that you helped me on my promo universe. You just built on a foundation, but I'm here to make my name on a blueprint on a Saturday. You gonna say the crook is not the man who he say he is. You gonna tell me that I'm not ready to lead a freaking man in this locker room. Well, Lamar, last time I remember why you turned your miserable ass back on this whole freaking tag team, and it could have been a dynamic, because now you got to have your coattail ride. You ain't no pillar, you just a son of a bitch who can't seem to stay in one tag team. Everybody wants to say the OGs. It ain't about the OG, it's all about that new blood that's coming to take down a former old blood. Because when you came with that dream and thought you was gonna take us to the higher level, nah, it was all about that freaking crook who gonna spit the freaking truth. Everybody knew who you were. You carried every fed in every division and made an impact. But nah, this is where it end up that road come. This is where you see yourself as a man who needs to step down while I take a level up. Because you thought in the middle of all these wars you was a general, but you were just a comrade in my damn pond. And now I stepped up into the manor, because the day Lamar ran away and went to Mayhem and thought he was gonna be known, the only person who should be known cause of a Mayhem is the guy who he thought he was a teacher to, and it's gonna be the student that kicked his ass in the wall. In the middle of all this sin is gonna be a crook. Where's that one foundation? You looking at the damn one who is the only one. Call him a crook.
Oh, Foundation, what the hell is going on? Why y'all got the mister? Make sure you say the damn mister going through such an emotional roller coaster. Because it did not feel good beating down my former elevator brother, A.J. Davis a few weeks ago. And it don't feel good that I gotta be put in this situation to beat down my former elevated brother in Sam Spade. No, it don't feel good at all. But I gotta do what I gotta do because that is the game that I chose. Because in this game of promo, it ain't about feelings. It's about survival, getting the job done. And that was the biggest lesson I was trying to teach you, Sam Spade and A.J. Davis, in particular you, Sam. Because I saw something in you that I don't see a lot of the people out here doing what they do. I saw passion. I saw fight. I saw grit. I saw determination. Hell, Spade, I saw a little glimpse of me in you. And it was you, Sam Spade, that actually took the words that the Mister had to say and actually did something with it. You elevated your promo career. Hell, you even done so well. You took my words, implemented it in your game, and you went over to VOH and you got a couple of championships. The only problem is, Sam Spade, is you started feeling your damn funky ass self. You thought you knew everything once you got you some damn championships. But I tried to tell you time and time and time again, it ain't about just getting to the mountaintop. Son, it's about staying at the mountaintop, surviving your spot at the mountaintop. And you got lost in your own sauce that you just walked around like you was the cool kid. Then you switched it up. Then you turned into a preacher man and now you a crook. No, I don't see no crook, son. I see a shook one. Fact of the matter is, Sam Spade, there's only one badass motherfucker in this match tonight. And you looking at that sick son of a bitch called Mister Wallace. 'Cause I'm elevated on a whole new motherfucking level. See, you always forgot what it means to be elevated. Because when it means to be elevated, you take everything you do, every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every year. Anything you do is put on another motherfucking elevated level. Sam Spade, and you lost that. I'm talking about when you wake up, you take your first breath. Ooh, I'm breathing in a new elevated day. When you cook food, you cook it on the elevated level. When you eat that food, you eat it on the elevated level. When you make love to your lady, you fuck her on the elevated level. You're damn sure when you promo on a motherfucking elevated level. And you and A.J. Davis couldn't maintain that elevated level. And that's why sorry sacks of you get left at the wayside. Because Mr. Wallace makes sure you say the damn mister does every damn thing on an elevated level. And that's why, son, you and A.J. Davis are no longer by my side. You'll never be elevated like me. Never will.
Where it is, there it is. A winner is the Mister. Mr. Wallace going on a spree, humbling the folks in his former faction, the Elevated. Folks, coming up in 1 week's time, we're talking about Broken Hearts. We're going to see the Foundation debut of Ramboa. And he is here to talk about his upcoming opponent, the Master of Reality. Let's go to the man.
Ladies and gentlemen of Foundation, salute. Master of Reality, I was starting to think you were dodging my challenge. I mean, you had plenty of time to come out here and jump the Foundation champion. Are you trying to be me? I mean, I think that Your little bomber friend should have told you. I've done that already. But don't get too busy with the Foundation Champion. See, you've got your hands full with me already. And I've got a broken heart. And a chip on my shoulder. And that broken heart, oh boy, I'm gonna change your reality.
There are some harsh words from the BWO Talk Your Poop champion. There's going to be more for that next week as well. Folks, it was recently revealed that the individual who took Mama Purge out of the Destiny Briefcase ladder match was a shooter by the name of Buck. This week, he is going to be taking on the master, Shawn Puff. So let's keep it rolling and get to the match.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. That's what I'm going to call this place from now on. Because it's a bunch of clowns that just want jokes and amusement. The people that run this place don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's why I lost to a guy that doesn't even have a grasp of the English language. Who throws together a bunch of words that don't even mean what he thinks they do. That just do nothing but put together incoherent sentences that mean nothing at all. It hurt my brain to listen to that guy's promo, and then I hear the admins tell him that it was the best promo he's ever done. And he beats me. That shows me the IQ of the people that score here in the Barnum and Bailey Circus. Then I fought a guy who did 3 minutes of stand-up about my name and Puff Daddy. Kept asking me if I wanted to go by that because some shit that P. Diddy did, because he can't cut a fucking actual promo, so he just tells jokes. And then he went on with a minute of saying that my gimmick was stolen and my catchphrases are stolen. Because, I don't know, apparently he doesn't listen to my fucking promos. And the admins thought it was all funny because he did 3 minutes of stand-up, so they win because, you know, the low IQ, that's how it works. So this week, I get Buckshot. Buckshot, at one time I was excited at the opportunity to face you. Hell, when it was offered to me to face you, I was pretty excited about it. Yeah, let's do this. This is going to be fun. I'm waiting to get in the ring with you. But now, after seeing what's been going on here, I realize that it doesn't even matter because I'm not going to beat you. You just tell jokes. You sit in the ring and do sit-ins to demand title shots, and then they give it to you because, you know, it was funny. So, you know, you do funny things here, you get things. So I don't expect to beat you. So I'm not going to stoop to that level. I'm not going to call you Birdshot because you just sting a little bit. You're not really that fucking tough. I'm not going to make fun of your accent or Australia or wherever the hell you're from. No. Because that's not what I do. Buckshot, I do feel bad for you. Because what I'm going to do is make an example of you. Not by beating you. I already know my promo's not funny enough to amuse the fucking pea-brain morons. Nah. I'm going to show up with a steel chair and a lead pipe. And I hope that an admin tries to stop me from walking through Gorilla because I'm going to lay them the fuck out. They want to get in the ring, Buckshot. I'm going to take your kneecaps out. And then I'm going to split you the fuck open. Then I'm going to walk away. They can raise your hand in victory because I don't really give a fuck about winning here. But I'm going to hurt you. And then they're going to realize that until they get their heads out of their asses, I'm going to hurt every single fucking person that comes in front of me. Because if you ain't going to let me win a match that I should win, I'm just going to put the competition out. Maybe then you get your heads out your asses. Before I just walk away and take my talent to somewhere where it's going to be more appreciated. So says the master. So mote it be. bitches.
Shawn Puff, the last great shooter of the Foundation. Are you truly that guy? Are you truly the last great shooter? Or are you the guy that has such an ego, he loses to a joke at destiny? See, that's what I see you as, Shawn. I'm sure the rest of the locker room sees you as that. But what I truly see you as is a door to the other level. What I see you as, Shawn, is the door to the next level. See, I got knocked down a level when I lost a destiny to Vagabond for the Blueprint Championship. And now, here tonight, the system has put me and you together. Me and you together because we have something to prove. But I have something more to prove than you. See, you can bounce back from a joke like him at Destiny, but I don't think I could truly bounce back from what happened to me at Destiny. See, there's different levels to this, Shawn. There's levels that I am on, and then there's levels that you are on. And I will always be that next level above you. And everyone's going to leave you behind, Shawn. Because you're no longer the last great shooter at the Foundation, are you? No, Shawn, what you are is a damn fucking stepping stone. I'm so sick of these damn stepping stones here in the Foundation. You saw what happened to you against Darl Sapien, and then what did he do? He fucking took the opportunity and fucked it up. But the problem is, I'm going to be that guy that steps over you. I'm going to be the guy that curb stomps you into the fucking ground right on a pavement corner. I'm going to make sure that you can't stand up and get to the other levels. I'm going to make sure that you don't get to the level of this next level of this game. Because I will always be on a different level, Shawn. You will never truly understand what the level that I have got to right now. I have gone to the point where I've had to take out people to get what I want. I have gotten to a level where I've had to put fist through jaws to get what I want, because I will beat the system. I will beat the system. I will cheat the system to get to the next level. I will be the only shooter left in the Foundation, Shawn. I will always be that level above you. Next level, please.
And Buckshot gets the mug shot, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up this weekend, part of the Promo Unity Alliance, which is an alliance unified by promos. WGP will be hosting the best of the best. Let's take a quick look at what that event is going to look like.
The winner takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. Never sacrifice their will. Don't ever look back on the world closing in. Be on the attack with your wings on the wind. All the words will begin, and it's sweet.
Make sure to check that out later on. But coming up next, here and now, the man that is going to attempt at Broken Hearts to dethrone the Young Gun and become the Foundation World Champion, Elijah McFly, will be in action this week in a bit of a warm-up or maybe a setback. Let's get you to the matchup.
Some call me a renegade, the enemy. Throw your hands up if you feel the same.
Elijah McFly. You're probably wondering, Gunshot, why didn't you come out here and hype up our match? Why didn't you put excitement around this match? There was a reasoning for that, Elijah. It's because you weren't worth a damn. You come out here on the Foundation screens and you try to make yourself out to be the biggest dog of the yard. But in all reality, if you were the biggest dog of the yard, how come you haven't even come close to getting championship gold or competing for championship gold? How come you haven't done shit here in the Foundation? And let's not even talk about your joke of a name, Elijah McFly. Man, great job ripping off a character from Back to the Future. Hello, McFly. You in there, dumbass? Anyway, with that being said, pal, I got one very important question. If you think you're so important as you try to make yourself out to be, then how come you never competed for the Prototype Championship? If you're so good, how come you didn't even come close to getting the Blueprint Championship? How come you've never had the balls to go and look for a tag team partner to go after the tag team titles? And how come you've never competed for the World Heavyweight Championship? If you're so good when you come on this screen, then where's the championship glory? Where is your success? Where is Elijah McFly as a champion here in the Foundation? You're not good. You're not that big of a dog as you claim to be, Elijah. You're nothing more than a yappy little chihuahua that everybody gets annoyed with. You are nothing more than somebody that is getting devoured here in the Foundation, spit out, and used as a toothpick. In all reality, Elijah, your time of actually trying to be something important has ran out. Because Elijah McFly, you are no jester of Jimicide. You're a jester of a loser. A bitch. A guy that is a jobber here to the Foundation. So Elijah, here's what you need to do. Stop putting that dumbass face paint on. Stop coming out here thinking that you can tear through everybody. And go back to where you rightfully belong. In the barrel with the rest of the bottom of the barrel talent itself. And fuck your feelings.
Monsters are living under your bed, 'cause they are the voices in your head. Some will fight by the lies they said. We become the walking dead. Won't stop till you're
So as we are counting the days to Broken Hearts, the very event that I am going to step in and take on the Foundation's world champion, Steven Faison, the young gun. Now, people can say that this challenge isn't going to be something that Elijah is rightfully earned. But for weeks and for months, I've told the entire Foundation, I told the entire locker room that y'all were making biggest mistake on making El Guapo the #1 contender at Destiny. And then what did happen at Destiny? Did El Guapo actually finish his story? I don't see anything that says on the history books. I don't see anything on the records that show that El Guapo defeated the Young Gun and became the new Foundation World Champion, because that didn't even happen. But tonight, Gunshot, as you step on the screen, you click that record button and you're coming on the screen, and then you are gonna try and degrade me. You are gonna just flat out, see, I can already tell on what you're gonna spill on this entire 3-4 minutes, however you want to spend on me, wasting your time mentioning me. Gunshot, you cannot even surpass me, because no matter how much you say, you can say the DeLorean, you can bring the whole Back to the Future shtick all over again, just like everyone else does against me, because my name is Elijah McFly. So apparently my siblings are Marty McFly and some whack job that keeps putting on wires and messes up the entire universe. Nah, Gunshot, unlike me and you haven't done anything in the Foundation. Meanwhile, I have been doing more than you have, and in your entire career, especially in the Foundation. Each time you get an opportunity, you choke. Each time you get more closer to that stench of leather and gold, it vanishes, Gunshot. So don't think that you can actually hop on to the DeLorean and actually come on Back to the Future and beat me so bad that I stay on the ground and I can't get back up. Cause Gunshot, your bullet ain't hard enough to go through my skull. I know Young Gun will be watching, as he should. But the one thing that you, Gunshot, will realize is mentioning my name is something you should not do. Trying to speak ill of me, you made the biggest mistake. Gunshot, may the odds be ever your favor.
Elijah McFly picking up one more win on the quest for championship gold here in the Foundation. Originally, I thought that Gunshot would be some kind of dubious hybrid of Young Gun and Buckshot, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Nevertheless, folks, the theme of the night has been broken hearts. And before we get to our main event, featured attraction of the evening, let's take a good, long, clear look at what you can expect to see at next week's Super Show.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? What is love? What is love?
And ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment we've all been waiting for, the last stop on the ride to Broken Hearts and our main event featured attraction of the evening, a match we should have seen last week. Let's get ready for some tag team championship action as The Chosen defends their titles against the True Patriots.
and 2 promos ago, the True Patriots defeated Soulstorm and were granted a tag team championship opportunity. Yet, when that opportunity came last week, the Chosen showed their true colors, and those true colors are yellow. They retreated and refused to defend the tag team championships against the True Patriots of the Foundation. And do you know why that is? Because they know that they are no match for the Founding Father and Sergeant Havoc, because we are absolutely
better than them in every shape and form. Look at how long it has taken us to arrive at the doorstep of greatness, the precipice of becoming tag team champions, the Foundation tag team champions, the greatest tag team division on the planet. And then look at how long it took them to get to that exact same spot. It took us only 2 matches. It took us 2 matches for the tag team division management to go, wow, these guys are great. There is no one in this division that can stand against them. There is no one that can stop them. And that is why we are here right now, on the doorstep of taking those tag team titles. They stand as much chance as keeping those championships as
the British stood winning the Revolutionary War. And what makes you chosen anyway? See, I was chosen by the Foundation and the great country of America to be the Founding Father. But what have you been chosen for? Chosen to lead a cult? Haven't you seen what we do to cults? Take a look at Waco! And we being me and Sergeant Havoc will come crashing down on you, just like the federal agents came crashing down on the compound in Waco. You're not chosen. You're
a bunch of misfits that no one wanted. I mean, seriously, check this guy out. The conscriptor, a guy who doesn't know who he is. He is having an identity crisis right here, right now. He doesn't know if he's the leader of the Chosen or if he's the army of one. Followed up by Chosen Ridian, a guy who has had no success anywhere except for this one tiny little bit of success, which took him months, and I do mean months, to get to. It took forever for these 2 wankers to rise to the top of the tag team division. And it only did so when everyone else fell off and there was no competition to be had. None whatsoever, which made it super easy for them to rise to the top. But I will tell you right now, after tonight, you will retreat.
Just like Hitler retreated in World War II when he knew that he was beaten. And if the Foundation is lucky, you will take the same exit strategy that Adolf did. Because I can see a Foundation that is a better place without the Chosen, Mr. Ridian, Mr. Conscriptor. All you have done is anger the Founding Father and Sergeant Havoc. All you did by refusing to defend against us last week was give us 1 more week to prepare. And everybody knows you never give a true patriot another week to prepare. So tonight, when you've lost your championships and you see the bombs bursting through the air, you'll have no one to blame but
yourselves, because you gave us way too much time. You gave us more time than you ever should have given us. And like the Founding Father said, you should go out the way that Adolf did. Because he knew at the end it was over. There was no chance that he could ever recover. No chance that he was ever going to turn this war around. And much like that war, this war for you is way too far gone. You can't return it. You can't turn it around. You can't undo what has already been done. You have dealt yourselves the final blow. You have taken yourselves out before you ever knew what was happening. And I will tell you this right now. Much like the Founding Father said, you never give the True Patriots time to prepare just a little bit more. Because when you do, you get what you got tonight. And that is your ass handed to you by the True Patriots. You're dismissed, maggot!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now, what's the problem?
That we're defending our tag team championships against an absolutely thrown together tag team makes no sense.
I'm not going to be the one to say it, but this is just
disrespectful. That's what it is.
Exactly what I was going to say.
We're going to remain tag team champions until the Foundation figures it out.
And that's what will happen. The Foundation will realize that in order to relieve the Chosen of these titles, they need to stop these flavor of the month tag teams and start establishing tag teams that are credible.
Because slapping on an American flag and calling it a tag team, that ain't it.
And that's where we have the edge. Let's start with Havoc. Sergeant Havoc is actually pretty decent on his own in the right situations. But when he is on his game, he has a good chance of winning, though it's the other days that he's as effective as a pair of those old sun, wind, dust goggles that didn't actually guard against any of those things. Sergeant, you know what I'm talking about.
I liked it better when he called himself Sergeant Chaos.
How so?
It made more sense. His promos are poorly constructed and chaotic at best.
I see what you did there.
Founding Father, don't think that I forgot about you, because I don't get you. You're boring. I know the people eat it up, but you're boring. There's no flash, there's no panache, there's no Hollywood. It's just the Founding Father. You could have a star-spangled nutsack, and you would still be as boring as you are right now. You can put a mask on it, but it's still mediocrity.
You don't seem very patriotic today. That's better.
But see, that's the Founding Father to a T. If you know anything about the man, you know he has
an ego the size of Texas.
Calls himself the Founding Father. This man thinks he founded the United States, yet I have never seen him wear or say anything patriotic.
Does any of that really surprise you?
When it comes from that bald-headed fuck, never.
The comparisons between the Chosen and the True Patriots can be summed up in this. The Chosen, as individuals, are already a formidable force, but united together, they are deadly. You can fact check that with the Young Gun. Me and my partner verbally eviscerate everyone that comes into our path. When's the last time you saw a tag? Oh, that's right, one of them split and the other guy just joined us. And you can fact check that as well.
And so here it is, the Chosen versus the True Patriots for the Foundation Tag Team Championships. I should be defending these straps against a team with some honor, a team with some talent. I'm defending the belts against Founding Father and whatever 20% Sergeant Havoc is going to contribute. Because the Founding Father says he likes to elevate talent. You better be God yourself if you're going to elevate Sergeant Havoc to a championship. You will do, however, what every other team has done before you when they face the Chosen. You will realize you're overmatched. You will realize you're outgunned. And you will lose, just like the rest of them.
Dang, Tyler!
Come on, man. It angers me when we have to defend these gorgeous belts against teams that don't deserve the opportunity.
Well, technically...
Technically, they beat Soulstorm. Soulstorm. And that's the other thing.
Oh, cool. There's more.
When's the last time you saw the tag team championships defended on the weekly show? Exactly. They don't respect us. They've never respected us. But they're going to. And a lot sooner than they realize.
Is that a prediction?
Consider it a spoiler.
Your winners and still tag team champions, The Chosen. Put the match over, put the show over. Y'all are wonderful. If I was a chick, excuse me, I'm not supposed to read all that, am I? Those are stage directions. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check us out next week. Broken Hearts, it's a super show available on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, enable notifications, get a front row seat to the action. Catch us each and every week with the finest of promo action here in the Foundation Promo League. I am A-List Alverson, and we'll see y'all next week for Broken Hearts.